Hello and welcome to this BuildXYZ video. Today, we're building a drying rack. I originally found this design on a Lumberjocks forum submitted by user DLCW. You can find links to his original post in the description of this video. The reason I like this design so much is that it's collapsible, easy to make, and very low cost. The PDF plans for this project can also be found in the video's description. For this project, I chose to make my rack out of 5/8 MDF. The project begins by cutting 24 3.5-inch strips along the width of the MDF. We will be using one strip as the master that we will create our copies from, so transfer the markings from the plans to this master strip. And the first cuts that we're going to make is using a dado stack with a dado sled. These notches are going to be the width of your MDF. In my case, that's 5/8. But if you make these gaps a little wider, it's easier to assemble the unit. It also becomes more unstable, so you're going to have to find a nice balance there. Using a stop block allows you to just flip it over and batch these off fairly quickly. And then you're basically going to use any saw at your disposal to cut out the waste of the master. And sand any radiuses smooth. Then you can use the master to trace the markings over to the remaining 23 strips. Next, you'll want to rough cut the remaining strips. Here, the cuts aren't as important because we'll be cleaning them up later with a router bit. Use double-sided tape to adhere the master strip to one of the other strips that you had just rough cut. Then using a flush trim router bit, you can quickly go along and buzz off any of the excess. Using a round over bit, especially on the top, will reduce the amount of surface area on the parts while they're drying. Once you've finished all your strips, assembling the unit is as simple as stacking blocks. I hope you enjoyed this short video on building a drying rack. Please don't forget to click subscribe so you can see more videos just like this.